Ready? Salute. Very good. Okay, right leg back, fighting stance. Good. Okay, watch you don't move both feet when you go back to your stance. You know, you don't want to go 1, 2. You want to make sure that you push your feet back, right? Drive back. Do it again, so you're covering away from your opponent. Ready? Right leg back. That's it. Good. Okay, snap kick. Ready? Kick. Good. So push off the ground, get that knee nice and high for your kick. You don't want to be dragging that thing up there. Use your toes, right? Ready? Kick. Good. So watch yourself in the mirror. You want to make sure that you're not doing this motion first, that you're not shifting in here. Your initial motion is just to push off the ground. Okay, try to get so your body doesn't have any motion there, and only that push off the ground, only that knee coming up is the only thing moving, right? Try and make it as still as possible, right? So if we were fighting here, so we're in our fighting stance, and here, when do you see my kick start coming, right? You don't see it right away. But if I've got this here, that's going to cause something to happen, right? You're going to see that. So if you can hide that motion by not moving your upper body, then your kick will get halfway there before they even see it start, okay? All right, so again, ready? Kick. Good. See, but you've got a lot of motion with the upper body, and so it's really easy to see that kick coming because you telegraph, okay? Again, ready? Kick. Good. Again. Kick. Good. Where's the ki tonight? Just forget the ki. All right, okay, ready? Kick. Good. Loud ki. Push that air out. Ready? Kick. Good. Left leg back. Visualization. Good. Good. Start that upper body forward. Try to keep that still. So if you pick the back foot up, you know, your tendency is to fall backwards. So your brain's telling you shift up so you don't fall backwards. That's why you have that motion, right? You have to fight that and just work on just getting your push off the ground to kind of support you, right? That push will keep you from falling down. Again, kick. There you go. Again, ready? Kick. Good. Don't let the hands drop either. Keep your hands in position. Again, ready? Kick. There you go. Good. Also think about your back hand, right? If you're kicking a person here, then what's the back hand doing as you kick? It's always got to be zeroed in on their face, right? So it's got to stay there so it's ready to go. They should be looking right down that piston pointing at their face. Okay? Ready? Kick, kick. Good. Push your knee up high. Ready? Kick. There you go. Good. Don't try not to transfer forward. Okay. Get a good stance. Ready? Don't cheat your stance. Push your both knees out there. Ready? Kick. Good. Again, roll the toes back on that kick. You don't want to break your toes. Again. Ready? Kick. Good. Kick. There you go. Good. Okay. Feet together. All right. So we started working on whirling elbow right. So a guy coming in with the hooking right. So we started off learning an outward extended block, moving in with your opponent. Okay, you guys remember that? Let's review that a little bit. So the first thing, we're just going to go to our square horse. We worked on our outward extended block, right? So we'll bring that up, 3/4 extension, wrist at eye level, walk across like this. So this is going to be at how far extended? 3/4. It started at 3/4, stayed at 3/4. So essentially our elbow does nothing, right? It stays at that extension. Okay. All right. So again, bring it up, 3/4, and across. There's 3/4. There's 3/4. Right. Make sure it's out there. Make sure it's extended out here. There you go. Good. 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 Okay. And block. Go. Good. With the PI. Ready? And 1 and 2. Good. So now see how this has got a little angle on it? Yeah. So that'll collapse. That's going to be weak. You want the elbow directly underneath the arm here, right? So that's strong. Big difference there, right? Which way you guys want it? Weak or strong? Right? Well, strong. So if you think about the muscles that are going on here. So if you guys bring the elbow out like that, right? This is incorrect, right? Then if you're bringing this across like that, that's like up here in the upper shoulder muscles, right? Think about it. If you kind of feel what muscles are working, do that with the elbow pointed out, right? Not all the way out, because all the way out would be like a chop, and that actually becomes correct again. but kind of in between, it's kind of up in the shoulder muscle supporting that, right? Okay, now pull the elbow in nice and tight to where this is a very vertical line, right? Bring it up, and it's on, this is, you know, this obviously isn't a vertical line, but you look straight down it, right? If you look out here, you look straight down this, then that's a vertical line. Does that make sense? Because here, that's not a vertical line. You want it here, right? I'm not talking about this line, obviously, but if you're looking down that, that should be vertical. Make sense to everybody? So to make it vertical, you got to use your pec muscle a little bit in here to kind of pull that elbow in, right? Okay, you have to use that muscle. Okay, so if you relax that muscle, it kind of hangs there. It's not powerful. It's not in a good spot, right? So again, bring it up. Good. Using that pec muscle, right? 1. Now 2, bring it across, keeping the elbow down. Okay, now what muscles do you feel working? Okay, yeah, I don't see any vertical lines, so you're not going to feel the right muscles. See, that's not vertical there, right? So look, elbow in here, right, like that. Now keep the elbow in. Let's bring this over here. Good. Keep the elbow down like that. Now push it across. Go ahead. And turn the wrist over as you do it. Right. What muscles do you feel working there? Keep that elbow. Well, the pec has to keep the elbow in, right? But what else? Go ahead. Push it across. There you go. Good. Okay. You have a tendency, and everybody does this, your tendency is to revert to using the shoulder muscle. But if you can keep this elbow down and use your pec muscle to do it, when you bring this across, you can isolate that lat muscle, okay, your back muscles. Okay, now the lat muscles are pretty big. They cover like that whole shoulder blade area, right? The shoulder muscle is not very big. So if you can learn to keep the elbow down and bring this across, now you can snap in the lat muscles, snap this weapon in, and all of a sudden it becomes far stronger because you're using a different muscle set. Does that make sense? Okay, so here, bring the elbow in. Good, now bring it across, push it across. Right, now turn it over. Good, keep that in. Feel it? You feel this. That's what you want to feel back there. Got it? It's push, shoulder.
Yeah.
There you go. Now push. Different, isn't it? Okay, so you had to make just a little adjustment there, and you changed the muscle. You felt it, I could tell. Okay, make sense? Okay, bring it up. Good. Bring this in here. Push it across. Shoulder. Feel it? Okay, so you're a big, strong guy, and you're used to using these shoulder muscles, right? We want to learn to use these muscles, which are just way stronger. Okay, so keep that elbow in tight. Relax the shoulder muscle. You're too used to using that one. Okay, bring it across. Now turn it over. Starting to use it. You felt that, huh? Yeah, that's where it kicked in and it got strong, right? Yeah, keep it up here, though. Okay, push it across. Starting to go into the shoulder there, huh? Here, keep pushing it across. There you go. There, you feeling a lot there? Yeah. Feel the difference? Okay, so when you kind of get that little roll, completely changes to the weak muscles. Yes? Go ahead and bring it up. Okay, push it across. Shoulder. Okay, relax that. Try to concentrate. Oh, yeah, feel the difference there? Like way stronger, huh? Okay, getting it? Okay, shoulder. All right. This is in here. Now, head up. Right, you gotta, yeah. See, when you start tensing all these muscles that you don't need, you start using the wrong muscles. So you got to keep those nice and relaxed. You got to keep these shoulder muscles relaxed and just use that. Okay, it's like your body didn't come working right or something. And what's up with that, huh? Okay, you got to teach it how to use the right muscles. Little shoulder there, huh? Feel it? Better. Even more there. Okay, you can get a bit. There you go. You feel it? Yeah, you got to keep the elbow pointed down because as soon as it points out, you change. Then you start using this part right here. Okay, but if the elbow points down, then you use that muscle there. All this in here. Okay, do you feel that? Okay, so let's do this. Instead of going right into our technique, I want you guys to come in with a hooking right. I want you to do this stepping in this way. So we're going to step to a hard bow. Okay, this is not the technique, obviously. It's different use of the same block. So we would use this block if it's a big hook, right? It really winds up, then you could step inside of it, right? So from neutral, we bring it up, keep that elbow down, fire this out, step in. Now, if we did that, we would throw some other weapon with it normally, right? We're not going to just hold this hand here. So you could do a heel palm, or an ice spear, or a punch, or a Chinese half fist, or I don't care, whatever, right? It doesn't matter what weapon you throw, okay? It's all the same motion, still the same body motion. What's important is that you know how to reinforce this block as you're stepping in, okay? All right, the reason I'm doing it to this, because now you've got a more attacking weapon versus the way we're doing it in the technique. You're flowing with it, you're not going to feel this, okay? But so bring it up, bring it across, step in. Good. Okay. So how would we use this weapon right what we're doing here? Big. We're winding it up and you got room to get inside, right? We wouldn't do it against a tight hook, okay? But this is when you have the room. So go ahead and try that on each other. Come on, you guys, let's go. Yeah, so we're going to step in with the left foot. Okay, guys, step this way a little bit. Step this way. So you're going to step in, come with a hooking punch. You're going to step in left and say, I'm just stepping straight into my hard bow. Just from here to here. Okay? Not even that much, like, movement. It depends where your opponent is, but probably not. A left foot. Other left foot. There you go. Good. Okay. So you want to feel that hard bow. You want to step out a little bit to the side, so you get into a nice, strong, reinforced position. So your hips are getting a little bit of turn in there to put power to it. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what gives it. So you guys, when you do this block, the lat. Okay, you want. Listen up, you guys. So you want to create power. You got different elements going on, right? One thing and you want them all to combine together. Okay, so one thing is speed, right? The faster something's going, the harder it's going to hit, right? Another thing is reinforcement, right? Okay, so reinforcement, and the other thing is how much body mass is coming in behind it. So to get speed, you want to be nice and relaxed, right? Okay, to get reinforcement, you want to have the bones aligned, right? That means the elbow down, what we were just working on, right? To get the body mass into it, that's your weapon before body timing. That's a matter of getting this body moving at the right time so that the body applies its mass on impact, right? So those are three different elements, and all three come together to make power, right? So really, it's not making power. Power is really just the velocity and the body mass in behind it. But what it is impulse power, which is how much of that power is applied. So the reinforcement then dictates how much is applied. Because you can have power but not have reinforcement, and some of it bounces back, right? But when you have power and reinforcement, then all of that, everything, all the energy goes through. Does that make sense? Okay? All right, so go ahead. There's also one more very critical element to that, but we'll get to that one later. That wasn't bad. And you want to step just a little bit out because you've got a little bit of a tightrope. There you go. You feel the power behind that? Now take your front foot and turn it in just a little bit. Now you're more stable. Feel that? Okay. Bend your legs a little bit more. Turn your hips square to them. Good. Now try and push her over there. Okay. Not going to happen, is it? Strong, huh? Yeah, when you get everything in line there, that's going down. When you guys look at this, when it's going down, if you can think about the line going down that arm into the leg, there's a line of reinforcement that goes diagonally through your body there, right? So you've got reinforcement going on there, okay? All right, if you look at the direction of energy of his punch, and that direction goes right down to your foot, so it's reinforced. Okay, and that transfers the power in, okay? There's also another line for this weapon. So that line goes straight down this leg. Right? This line goes diagonally down to the same leg. So you have like a triangle going of power there. Make sense? It all goes to the foot. Make sense? Yes? Good. Turn your hip the other way. Turn your hip into him. Not that turning this way is wrong. That's a different application. We would use that for a different punch. Okay? Turn your hip into him. Square up. Yeah, right. So that's there, and the weapon farther out. Stay there. So this here, turn the hip in a little bit like there. Now push on her there. Not going to push her over, huh? That's strong. Feel when it lines down the leg. Turn your hip the other way. Okay, so let me explain that. Emily tends to want to turn the hip the other way. Okay, because that's actually a proper use of the block, to turn your hip this way into a horse. Right now we're turning it this way into a hard book. Okay, so why would we turn it this way? Yeah, okay. But I'm really more interested in the opponent. Why? Or the opponent's throwing a little different punch. It's not so wide. It's a small hook. It's even a straight. So even throw a straight right, we can flip inside of it by going that way. See how it flips the punch? So instead of attacking it directly, I might use that to get inside. So that is a proper application of this extended block. This extended block can be used in lots of different ways, right? So if the punch is kind of like here, like got a little bit of hook on it, or even a straight, then you could use that stepping to the horse, and you get right inside, okay? But here he's throwing a big giant hook. So in that case, I would rather just go straight in and attack, okay? Because there's lots of room, lots of big circle to step inside of there. Make sense? That's where we want to use this one, which is the hard bow. Makes sense? Yeah, you can go. I mean, he's wide open, so why not just explode through, attack the center line that way? Okay, because he created this big opening when he threw that. Yeah, exactly. Right. When you saw when the punches coming wide like that, then that's exactly what he's saying is just hit him. Right. Okay. Go ahead. Have you guys switched on this? Yeah. Okay. Have you guys switched also? Go ahead and switch, okay? And let Janae get in there too. So square the hips, sir. Yeah, square forward. Square your hips, Mr. Pena. Square your hips, Mr. Justice. There you go, good. So, yeah, so with them square, you got to really get that block out there or else it's going to collapse, huh? You got to have a lot of room to do the block this way. That's why it's only done against that wide, because it's a big circle also. Oh, yeah, it's very explosive, but it takes that big opening to get in on this one, okay? Yeah, you just change your hip the other direction. Square your hips all the way, drive in. There you go. Good. Now extend that weapon out to 3/4. Elbow down. Yeah, elbow down, butt extend. Here. Turn that way. There you go. Feel that stronger? Yeah, you want to work and try and find it where it's using the lats. Okay?
You can almost like work out here, right? Like,
yeah.
Like you're feeling like
absolutely
soreness back here. That's good.
Okay. Yeah, you want to learn how your muscles are working in your body, right? You want to learn your body. Okay. All right, you guys got that? All right, salute your yeah, that's a good point. When you guys are learning, I mean, you're trying to like create the user's manual for your own body, right? Okay, you're like, which muscle do I use to do this certain thing? Because it just didn't come operating right. So you got to retrain that, right? So to do that, you have to feel what's going on in your body, right? You have to become very kinesthetic, right? Okay, you have to feel those. Yeah, that's a skill here. Is you learn kinesthetic, very rare type of learning. Okay, but you guys all want to become kinesthetic learners. Is that you know, kinesthetic? Okay, you're feeling what's going on with those muscles inside of your body. Okay, you want to be a visual learner. You see it, and then you try to transfer that very visual into a feeling in your body. Okay, he does that naturally. That's just everybody has their own style of learning. It can be auditory, visual, kinesthetic. Right? I don't know. Huh? Good tactile gets into the kinesthetic. Yeah. And so people learn differently according to that. But you want to obviously keep your mode of learning, but you want to develop the visual to get the kinesthetic route. Okay? All right. So feel what's going on in my muscles. Can I feel those muscles working? Can I feel the line of reinforcement down into that foot? Can I feel this line of reinforcement down into the foot? Always be searching for that. And then you will find, because this is what's cool. Here I use stuff like that. Okay. Weird, huh? Okay. So magic. And I do magic. Have you ever seen that before? Have you guys ever seen this before? How many inches was my punch from? It was 0. It was on his chest, right? It's the 0-inch punch. Okay. Does it have power? Lots. Okay. How do I do that? I'm magic. That's all it is. No, it's learning. Huh? Yeah, but you got to learn your body, how all the muscles align inside of your body. Okay, and you have to know. I'm not doing anything different than what you guys are learning here. I'm just doing it internally to where you can't see it. Okay, huh? Yeah, but it's got the whole body behind it, right? Okay, so that's kinesthetic. Right? You learn how to make your muscles do things inside of your body, but you're learning that now. We're just learning it big, and then we teach it to go inside. Make sense? Okay, but start feeling those muscles and what's going on. So let's go back. Let's get into our technique now. So we're doing this outward extended block. Now we're going to do it stepping in, right? So we're stepping in to get inside of the punch. We're going to kind of flow it with energy, right? He's got a circle here. You know, it could be big, it could be a little smaller. It doesn't matter too much. You can kind of get inside of any of those with this one, right? So we're going to bring our block up, 3/4 extension, step in, block. Now from there, you roll this to a grab and pull it back here. All right, everybody remembers this? Yes? Okay. So what the important thing is, remember to get that block there first before rolling into the grab. Because you want, it's one motion, right? But it's got like 2 reinforcement points. Make sense? Okay, you got to have those reinforcement points. And if you just sneak through that first one, your block won't work. And your grab won't work. Nothing will work. Okay? All right, so again, bring it up. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, we had, so the elbow completely down on the block. And now when we grab, it can go completely up. Because now, again, if it's completely up, again, I'm still using my lats. It's the in-between that doesn't work. All the way down works, all the way up, halfway in between doesn't work. Okay, got it? So that flips from here to there, and the changing position of this down to flat creates a more snap and more power. Okay, does that make sense? Okay. All right, so let's do that. Ready? Bring it up. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Good, good. And again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, now we also worked on this elbow. So the way we did this is put your cover hand out here where it normally goes, the 3/4 extension, right? And from there you just snap it into your chest, and that makes the elbow, really the elbow has stayed where it is, right? If I bring the hand in, the elbow is pretty much just has done nothing, right? Now, I'm going to bring that hand in close enough that my elbow then comes to my center, right? From here, comes across, it's in my center, right? Now, if it's in my center, it's reinforced when I turn. So if it's here, see, it's ahead of this hip, right? Does that make sense? If I turn into a horse, this is aligned with this hip, so that hip is driving the elbow through. Got it? Okay, this should be review because we covered this last time, right? Okay, so just the right hand, hand out, bring it into the chest, drive to the horse. Good, good. Okay. Now, put that together. Bring it up. 1, 2. Good. Yeah, I don't really, I want to just let this go through. I don't want to break that down too much because it all happens in that one turn. Okay, so we'll put that together. Again, ready? 1, 2. There you go. Good. So to review that, we're going, Mr. Pena here, he comes in with a punch, and we block, and this is going to come right across the tip of that chin there, somewhere between the point of the jaw and the chin. Or anywhere in that's going to work fine, right? And so that is going to be turning the head. Okay, so notice also that it is turning the head the opposite direction that his body was turning, right? If he's throwing the punch, which way is his body turning? Turning this way, counterclockwise, right? We're hitting the tip of his chin, which is turning his head the opposite direction. So we have body momentum this way, and we have head momentum that way, right? Got it? So keep that in mind, especially when you're dumbing, you know where he is, okay? All right, so 1, 2. Good. Now, we worked on the last time the power and how much snap there is in that elbow. This is bone, and it's hitting bone, right? When you hit bone on bone, the reaction is pretty hard, right? Okay, pun intended. Playing like pool or something, cue ball's hard, the other balls are hard. When they hit, there's a lot of bounce, right? Okay, if you're playing pool with, silly putty, you're not going to get that effect. There's an absorption, right? But when you have hard objects, there's a lot of bounce. Here we have very hard, very hard. There it is there. So you get a lot of reaction off of that, right? Remember that to not hit the phone. How do you prevent from hitting your funny bone? You have to squeeze something here, right? So I'm going to squeeze this to make that cover up there. Now it's nice and tight, so I have to kind of pull it up out of the way to get this in as tight as I want it, but I'm still squeezing there. Got it? All right, so again. 1, 2. There you go. Good. Again. Ready? 1, 2. Good. Now pair up on this. Now, bad guys, remember your body momentum is coming this way, and you get hit. The head momentum gets turned the other way. So try to figure out how to react to that. Okay. Go ahead and pair. Yeah, make sure everything gets in there. There you go. That's good. Good dummying, Mr. Pena. Yeah, if he was way taller than you, you could just drive that into a solar plexus, right? It'd be fine. That would hurt. That's it.
Seems like you just grab and not blocking.
Make sure to block. There you go.
Block me. Oh, it's really late. Yeah.
Now remember to step right into their center, you guys. You want to step into their center so you're attacking center line, right? Yeah, you want to make sure you do that. That's it. Good.
But you grab
Ooh, nice. Nice. That's good, Emily. Turn your front foot in a little bit more, so when you step to your horse, try and turn this heel out a little bit more. That's going to give you more power on that elbow. That's good, though. Excellent. Yeah, feel how it aligns your hips better? Step into the outside, Janae. You got to step into the center. A little more. Step your exactly heel toe to their opponent's center line. There you go. Better. Turn the heel out. Right. Turn your heel out, Mr. Pena. Turn your heel out. There you go. There you go. Not bad. Not bad. Turn your heel out. You guys, by turning that heel, you notice you're turned to your horse stance, right? If your front heel turns out, what's that do for your elbow? It turns, yeah, it gives more reinforcement to the elbow. There's more motion in the elbow, right? So if the heel is in, then this is kind of not reinforced. But as soon as I turn that out, that aligns that to the ground. Gives us reinforcement, right? Okay? So the more you crank that heel out, the more power you put into your weapon. All right, go ahead. Turn that heel out more, Mr. Pena. All right, Mr. Carly, have you done it? Yeah? Okay, so everybody's done this a little bit?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So, stand in neutral here. Okay. Bring your hand across this way. Step to a horse. There you go. Good. Again. Across. Step to a horse. Good. Again. Across. Step to a horse. Called a piston elbow. Okay. So this one we call an elbow. It's going to have a better word. Okay. And this one we call a piston elbow. Okay. Looks like it's kind of like a piston, right? Okay. So pretty easy, right? Okay, just the line there. So hands come up, block an elbow. This has come through. So it's had to tighten, right? It relaxes a little bit and then tightens again driving in. Now, is it very far away? Do you have to lean in and reach for him? Now, all you got to do is pop, right? Just from there, let that thing go, and you're going to have a little correction step. When you do this, you can't float through it, right? We could float our foot in here. For now, we can also set down. That's fine, too. So we could go from here, set, and then take another little step there. That's okay, too. All right? Okay, so let's do that. Ready? Bring it up. Block. Good. Piston. Good. So feel yourself relax the hand and then tighten it. So it's tight, relax, tight. Okay? Now think about this piston elbow here, what's going on. If I've got Mr. Pena here and I smashed his head across that way, his head's going to like spin like Exorcist style, right? There you go. Good. So he's pretty spun out there, and now I'm coming back with a piston elbow. Where am I catching him with that thing? Probably that nerve shot right there. Okay, so I'm driving that into the nerve shot. Okay, now there's lots of good spots to hit there. You know, anywhere is going to be terrible, right? Okay, but that he's going to be pretty stretched out, and that nerve shot's pretty likely target there. Okay, all right. So get up, blocking elbow, relax, piston elbow. Good. Remember, don't lean. Just take. Remember how the other night we worked on step correct? This is kind of like that without the correct, right? We just take a little step, just a little adjustment there to reinforce that. Okay. So get with your partners here and hold a mid or your hands up like that, and just feel that little pop there and how to get that power in there. Okay. Go ahead and do that. You can use this if you want. Yeah. So you can create a lot of power in a pretty short distance. right? It's going to be tight. So this is going to be close. Yeah, so you're just going to let this go through and then straight back. Yeah, see, it's pretty powerful, right? The short range weapon. You guys, elbows, I'm stating the obvious here, but elbows are short range weapons, right? Okay. That's why we use elbows, because they're nice and tight when we need something tight. Okay? Yep. Lots of application for elbows. Don't drag your feet. Okay, remember, just pop, just a little correction there, or a little step. Yeah, not bad. It's easy, huh? It's just a matter of timing, just timing that to the step. So relax the hand, tighten the hand. Okay. Relax the hand, tighten. Just tighten as you fire, and it reinforces. You tighten back here. You got to relax, tighten. So the hard part about this, guys, is learning when to relax and tighten. Okay, so you got to tighten, relax, tighten. That's what makes your hands fast. Is the ability. This is something that'll really help you. See, you're tight a lot through it, and it goes slow, huh? When you're tightening in the wrong spots, it makes it slow down. So you actually have to train your muscles when to do that. And the hard part is not the tightening; it's the relaxing. You already know how to tighten your muscles. It's teaching them when to relax. That's the hard part. So here, you just got to, after every weapon, you have to learn to relax it, and that's difficult. Okay, all right, but you can train your muscles to do it. Okay. There you go. Not bad. Yeah, watch it though. You don't drag the feet. You're pushing with the feet, right? Pushing just from one horse to a little bit wider horse is all. Yeah, that's just short right there. Yes. Keep that fist in tight there, right? Yeah, you want to tighten that in to get that elbow in there. There you go. Good. Keep it in close. This is going to be a really close weapon. There you go. Good. There you go. Huh?
Yeah.
Every weapon always has an emphasis to it, yeah. They're gonna be, it's gotta be tight because it's like they're really close, right?
The one first there.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep your elbow tight. Keep that tight. There you go. And make sure your weight distribution is 50-50, right? You don't want to be at your weight distribution forward. You want it half and half there. Good. Have you guys all switched back and forth? The first time you're doing it? Okay. There you go. So let it relax. Feel the circle come back this way, and then tighten as you're going. But you can kind of exaggerate to feel it. Feel that looseness. Relax. Yeah, your hand's not quite. Just. There you go. Better. Yeah, that was reinforced. Okay. Have you guys all done that? Okay, great. All right. Think you guys gonna learn this next weapon?
Yeah.
You want to learn the next one?
Yeah.
Your chest pretty tough? Pretty tough? Or is he tougher?
Oh, he's tougher.
He's tougher? Okay. Okay, look. From here, stay in there, okay? Come over here. Do this on camera, so I only have to do this once. Okay? So, from here, I'm going to hammer this. Okay? But, now I tighten and stop that.
Yeah.
Okay? So, you okay? Okay, I don't want to hit you too hard, but I want you to give you a little bit of the idea. You felt it sink in. Now, I'm not going to hit you this time. When I did that, I really tightened to stop it. So I don't want to bury it. If you let that go, that thing will just bury. Okay? But notice the thing is you wouldn't think, I'm not going to hit you again. Okay, you're fine. Okay, relax. Okay, you wouldn't think you would be able to hit a hammer fist from here, would you?
No.
But you can. You simply pull the, so a normal hammer fist, we would go shift center line to give power, right? Shift center line. But I don't have room for that here, do I? Now what I can do is turn and allow that to come out of the turn. See how it's working? So it's kind of, in a sense, a more whipping type of a weapon.
So it's like, it's kind of like,
Well, you're into a realm of really tight weapons here. We're learning to, because this could be good. What if a guy's got a grabs you or something? Grab me around the waist. You got a bear hug from here, and all I've got is this, right? Can I still hit with nice tight weapons? And you do it again. So I've got this weapon. He runs into the other one, right? Stay in there. I wanted to hit you more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom. I got lots of weapons in here nice and tight, no problem. Right? Make sense? Okay. So, yeah, we haven't worked on these really close, tight weapons, but yeah, they exist. And it's beautiful because you can hit with huge amounts of power with very short range, very small range, right? Okay, so that's what you've learned that a little bit in this piston elbow, and here in this hammer fist, we really have it there big time. Okay? All right, so they're cool weapons. Really expands your range of weapons because now it contracts your fighting distance that you can fight at, right? Instead of having to fight here, you can now fight here, which is good. Okay. It's better because why? There's a lot of advantages to it. The main one is most people just don't know how to do it. Okay, I've literally seen fights where like two big guys and they're like here and they're trying to like punch each other, but they're like too close and they can't get into their head. I literally saw two guys doing this, like trying to hit each other. Those guys, a bunch is going back here, and they just turn your hand over, and trying to fight like that. And they eventually got mad at each other, pushed each other away so they could fight. Kind of dumb, right? Okay, you need to have all of these ranges. Okay, all right. So let's just do this a little bit, and I think we'll practice this one and develop this one in the next class. But just give you a little taste of something to work on there. So bring it up, lock, good piston. Now, so what you want to do here is just turn your body and let that. Where's my hammer fist? Center. Right? So normally we do a hammer fist at heel toe, right? Yes, that's how we're, instead of shifting into do a hammer fist, we turn and let it come out of our center, right? Because we got these different, here's a reinforcement point, there's a reinforcement point too. So to get to that other reinforcement point, I just turn and then that comes right out of center. So you guys, that's your homework, you can practice. Set up something close there. You can hold the mitts or whatever and learn to get that pop right out of your center there. And then you can let that go through, okay? But I'm just showing you, there's your impact point. It'll continue through, right? So you've got elbow up, hammer fist. You get three very short, very close short range weapons out very quickly, right? How long is this going to take to get 1, 2, 3 weapons? Not very long. Here's the cool thing about this weapon. You ever seen Mr. Pena cry? You guys want to see him?
I don't want to walk away.
No. When you get hit here on the tip of the chin this way, I won't do it, but in that type of an angle, it drives the jawbone back this way. There's a reaction that they cry. It's really weird. It's weird. So if you think about this, we've got one here, so we got a nice turn there. We got a nerve shot there. Pop. That last one's going to go on the tip of the chin, driving this back in there. Okay, so it'll make him cry. Actually, it's going to make them a lot worse stuff, but that's enough. Those are all nerve shots, right? Nerve shot there, nerve shot there. They'll be out cold. Got it? All right. So bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Yeah, kind of weird weapons, kind of something unique that I don't think you've seen before. So play with them a little bit, and then we'll get into them a little bit more next class, okay? All right. So ready? Salute. Very, very cool when you think of these as just little seeds that you can do lots of stuff with, though, huh? All right. Which is what all your techniques are, by the way. They're seeds. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yeah.
Techniques are not for fighting, they're seeds. Yep.